Hey, we're so back. So, per my last video, I'm going to be doing a body modification tour of my various body modifications. I'm going to start with my piercings because those are probably the easiest to go through, the easiest place to start. So, and they're all like above my neck, so yeah, let's start there. So, starting off on my right ear, I have my lobes pierced. The first two are stretched, so this one is at 7/16 or 11 millimeters. This one is 4G. I forgot how many millimeters that is, but you can Google it. And this one is just regular, like I think it's like 18 or 16G. And then I have my conch, which you can see there, rook here, and this was like a bar industrial. I now have like floating industrial jewelry, but that's where I had my industrial bar. And this is actually a scar from an experiment during the pandemic years where I was like, I'm gonna stretch my helix piercing, and I didn't really check in with a piercer because like they weren't really open at the time, and I just was like, I know what I'm doing, and I do, but I shouldn't have done what I did, and that was a mistake, and that is the lesson from the mistake. So only do what your piercer gives you the okay to do in terms of modifying your ear. Don't be like me and like try to experiment, because sometimes things go wrong and then it's a permanent change in your body. So yeah, moving on to the left ear. For the lobes, it's basically the same setup. My ears, they're not exactly the same, but they are pretty similar. I also have a conch over here, it's a slightly different color. I also have a rook over here with like kind of hidden the groove, but that's my rook. And I have one helix here. I do want to add more to this ear and that ear, but that'll probably be a jewelry curation piercing thing that I'll do down the line, and if I do, I'll film it, don't you worry. But yeah, that's kind of down the road. So but yeah, that's my left ear. So as far as my face goes, I basically right now I only have 3 piercings, facial piercings. And the main ones are like my septum, which is stacked. It's also slightly stretched. It was at, I think it was at 0G, which is 10 millimeters at its like largest size, but I haven't like actually worn like a plug or any sort of jewelry in it other than these clickers. So it's probably shrunken a bit since then, but yeah, I have, as you can see, I have these other clickers and this main one on top. Underneath it kind of hides a bit, but you can see it sometimes. This looks so weird to see in the camera, but that's my Medusa or philtrum piercing. That one is the most recent of my face / oral piercings, but it is basically done healing, or like it probably has like a month or 2 to go, to be honest, because I got it I think last year around August, or maybe it was October, I do not remember, I'm sorry, but it's coming up to a year, so it should be, and it basically feels healed, so it should be most of the way there in terms of healing. I don't know if it's okay. Yeah, now you can see the jewelry. Yeah, it's like a little flower or coral piece of 3 jewels. It's black. I don't know how clear it is to see on there, but I think it looks cute. I didn't want something like, I feel like my lip piercing, my nose, my septum piercing are already so like visible. I didn't want something that was also like super visible, although it's gonna be seen. Like I know that, but I just wanted something that could kind of go with the other piercings and like not outshine them. So yeah, I like this jewelry piece and my setup. In terms of my vertical, So this is my vertical labrae. I've had it, I want to say about a year and a half now. And it's, I don't know, it's kind of been, like, the piercing itself was very painful. It was actually, like, surprisingly painful for me, and I was like, oh, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. But I'm so glad I've gotten it. Like, I do not regret it at all. I love it. I feel more like myself having it, and I feel like it kind of visually represents, like, how I want to be perceived in the world. So I love it. I love having it. The jewelry, I think it's supposed to be like probably an opal. Why am I blanking on the word? It's not like an actual. It's like an opal knockoff, probably, or it may be opal. I really don't know, but I like it. I like the opal colors. I wear a lot of black lipstick, so I figured instead of going for a darker colored jewel, like, just put the glider so it's more visible. And yeah, I like the setup of it. And that's it in terms of, like, my piercings. I don't have anything below the neck, as I said, and while I do want to get a few more piercings, that's kind of this is what I've got for now, and, like, I don't know when those other piercings are coming, so, like, I don't know, stay tuned. Tattoo tour time! Alright, I'm gonna start with the tattoo that's, like, most prominently visible right now, and that's my chest piece. Not sure how I'm gonna do this without, getting flagged, but, we'll make it work. Alright, I think this is the best I can do without, like, turning this into NSFW content, but, yes, these are my chest tattoos. My dragon and phoenix. It's technically a cover-up. I want to do a future video about the story behind this tattoo, because it's kind of long and tragic in a lot of ways, but it has I think a nice redemption arc to it, so, stay tuned for that one day. But, yeah, I love this piece now. I'll get into it in that video, but, that was a long time coming, and I'm very happy with what I have currently. I may at some point need a touch-up, but, it's been, I think, a few years since I got this covered up, and it's still looking pretty great to me, so I'm very happy with what I have. Next up, my left arm, I have my Medusa, fingers crossed, spooky lady. She's not quite spooky, and I may actually cover her up at some point, but, like, my scarf wearing lady, Lady in the Moon, as above so below tattoo, and then I have my sexy devil lady, a little closer, and then my eye spider web tattoos. So that is my left arm. For my right arm, I only have this tattoo, which is a memorial tattoo for my brother, who passed away in 2018. And I do want to eventually get, like, probably an ocean-based sleeve. I haven't figured out exactly what I want, but it's definitely going to be ocean-themed up here, like, probably half sleeve. But this is what I have for now, and I do also, like, want to get something here at some point, still figuring that out, but, yeah, that is, my right arm. I did also forget on my left arm, this is technically my first tattoo, and it is my vine, and, it has the words, I always mispronounce it wrong, Zachor, which is Hebrew for remember. It was kind of a reminder to me, because I dealt with SH issues as a teenager, to value myself and to love myself. I want to actually get, like, more writing over here, possibly in Arabic. I'm still figuring that out, but it would be the same word, which is remember, on the other side. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I love this tattoo. I've loved it since I've gotten it. I got it at 19, I want to say, and I still love it. So and it's still very vibrant and has withstood the test of time. So that's pretty cool too. I have this on my right rib cage. I'll talk more about it in a couple of seconds. So that tattoo, I think it was a flash tattoo. I don't remember exactly when I got it. I barely even remember the artist who did it, although he did a good job. And I like it. I don't have a problem with it. I may at some point get something over it that I like more than it, but I don't have an issue with it. I don't regret it and I don't hate it. So it's just kind of it's there and it's fine and I'm happy with it. So it's all good. This is a little more difficult for me to show off, but it's my triquetra behind my right ear. It's basically the charm symbol. Although I didn't get it because it was from Charmed, I got it because it is a witchy symbol that predates Charmed. But yeah, I like witchy stuff. I wanted the tattoo and I got it behind my ear. So this tattoo behind my ear is actually a cover-up of the Deathly Hallows symbol. For reasons that should be pretty clear now. I decided I did not want anything that represented Harry Potter on my body. Thankfully, this is the only tattoo I have that was from Harry Potter, so and it was pretty easy, as you can see, to cover up with the geometric mandala for the pattern. So yeah, I actually like this way better than what I had before. And I know mandalas are kind of overdone now, but I really like, just having this small piece of it kind of behind my ear. So these next couple of tattoos I'm going to show off in my mirror because I feel like that'll be easier than trying to use the phone and try to show you and bend at weird angles and shit. So yeah, 2 seconds. Apologies for the shitty lighting. This is my dagger tattoo on my left thigh. I actually kind of want more daggers and knives, kind of a garter belt around my leg at some point. I don't know if that will work with the knife that I have now and the other knives that I want to kind of get around my leg. I don't even know if that's good design-wise, but I kind of want to try it and go for it at some point. So this is my Saturn piercing. I think it was a flash or I just wanted a planetary tattoo. I probably will get something more extensive and more of a celebration of space and aliens and stuff at some point down the road, but for now I'm happy with this, but it is what it is. Alright, well, I think that's it in terms of the body mod tour. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more, I am thinking of doing a video that goes into my backstory with my chest tattoo. That will probably be my next video, but if you want to see that, do the thing. Don't make me tap the sign. And, yeah, I appreciate having your attention in this chaotic world in which our attention spans are so fragmented. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.